I'm Johnny Millenium, and I'm at Comic-Con, New York City, and I'm here with the great Iga of Bloodstained fame, but most notably from Symphony of the Night, and I'm fanboying quite a lot here, and I just want to say I'm a huge fan of your work. I've loved Symphony of the Night since I played it, and I just want to say to you, ask you a quick question, what is it like knowing that Castlevania Symphony of the Night is 20 years old?
まずもう自分はすごい大ファンですごい月下とか大好きで、今回は月下が20周年をアメリカで発売してから20周年が経ってるんですけど、それをどう思いますか？
はい、まず、シンフォニー・オブ・ザ・ナイトを、遊んでくれてありがとうございます。で、ファンでありがとうございます。で、20周年ということなんですけれども、正直、そんなに経ってんだっていう感じです。
Okay, first of all, thank you for supporting our game, and thank you for playing Symphony of the Night and also being a fan. And when you said that it's already been 20 years, I didn't realize how long it's been since we've been developing Symphony of the Night. So that's kind of crazy.
I feel a lot older myself now, and what is it like working on Bloodstained compared to Symphony of the Night? What is the differences?
自分もそんなに年を取っているんだっていうことに気づいて、で今回はブラッドステインドがこうやってあるんですけど、月下を開発してた時とブラッドステインドを開発してた時はどういうふうに違うんですか？
そうですね、シンフォニー・オブ・ザ・ナイトを作ってた時にっていうのは、実は、アクションゲーム一番最初だったんですね、僕それを作るのが。その前はときめきメモリアルとか作ってたんで、一緒にいたスタッフたちがもうアクションゲームとかすごい得意だったので、とはいうもののこういう探索型を作るのは全員初めてだったので、いろいろ探りながら作ってた感じだったんですけれども、今はさすがにもう何本も作ってきてるので、もう探りながらっていうよりはどちらかというとこうだよねっていうもうなんですかね、もう大体もう分かってることはもう最初から分かってるっていうような感じなので、そういう意味では全然その作り方が大きく変わってるかなとは思います。
So back when I was making Symphony of the Night, this was actually a first action game that I was involved in, and before that I was involved in Tokimeki Memorial, which was like a dating sim. So this is the first time I was making an action or like a exploration-based side scroller, and during that time the staffs were they knew a lot about action games, but this was also their first time making an exploration-based action game. So we all kind of just we were trying to find out what makes a side-scroller and what makes an exploration-based action game. But for Bloodstained, we previously made a lot of Castlevania games, and we had a lot of experience on our back. So making Bloodstained, it was a lot more this is what makes this certain genre or this kind of game. So we were really used to it. So in that way, it's a little bit different from working back then on Symphony of the Night and Bloodstained.
Right, perfect. So there's a lot of people playing your game today. Do you listen to a lot of their feedback from the people on the floor actually playing it? And how have you implemented some of those responses from people?
こうやって皆さんがニューヨークコミコンでデモを遊んでもらっているんですけど、そういうフィードバックとかもらっていたりとか、なんかこうそういうのを今後取り入れたりとかはしますか？
はい、まずフィードバックに関しては全て見るようにしてまして、で、その中で我々もそう思ってたけどやっぱり指摘されたかみたいなところは必ず、多分直していくかなとは思います。ただ確かにそうなんだけれども我々の思いはこうじゃないよねっていうものに関してはそういうものは意見を聞くだけで、そういうものは多分取り入れないとは思いますけれども、基本の自分たちがどうしたいのかっていうのを、優先的に意見を聞くような感じになります。
So yes, we do listen to everyone's feedback, and we see people playing it, and we want to incorporate that in our game. But we only incorporate certain feedbacks that we also agree with. You found out that we thought about that too. So if there's these kind of feedbacks that we thought as well, we will definitely fix that or improve it. During the development. But if it's something like we don't agree with that, we like your comment, but it's something that we'll take as an opinion. Right. But it's definitely something we wouldn't incorporate. But that's how we kind of listen to everyone's feedback, and that's how.
Yeah. So a lot of people want to know When is this game out? Is the number one question that fans want to know, and I'll just put that directly to you.
皆さんが一番質問したいのがいつ発売するんですかと。
はい、まだ詳細は言えないんですけれども、来年のですね、前半の方に出したいなというふうには思ってます。
So we can't really talk about the details, but it's we're planning, or we hope to have it out by next year, 2018, maybe in the first half. Maybe,
Right.
Yeah.
So there's been, using Kickstarter, there's been a bit of a backlash with Mighty Number 9 out there that the game didn't live up to the hype. How do you go in with that kind of pressure on yourself making this game, and what are you doing to make it the best that you can make it for the fans?
以前にそのマイティナンバー9でちょっとファンからはいろいろと良くない意見とかがあったんですけど、こうやってそういうキックスターターっていうのがあって、今回はそういうプレッシャーもあると思うんですけど、そういうプレッシャーの中でどうやって一番いいゲームを作るんですか。
はい、ですね、ずっとフランチャイズをずっと担当してたんですけども、その中でもやっぱりそのファンがずっとついているタイトルってその新作を作るたびになんていうんですかね、やっぱりすごい期待されるんですね。ということは今回もあまり変わってなくて、実はその期待されてるってプレッシャーがあると。でそれはキックスターターであろうと、その今まで作ったものであろうとあまり変わらないので、とはいうものの自分たちができることって必ず限られていることなので、とりあえず自分たちがこうあったら、みんなハッピーだよねみたいなのを、自分たちで考えながら、そこに全力を尽くすっていうこと以外ないのかなっていうふうには思ってます。
So regardless of several Kickstarters that didn't make it too well, or wasn't that good, or wasn't that too successful, it doesn't really matter to us, because even with the previous series that we worked on, there was a lot of these hardcore loyal fans, especially with the Castlevania series. So in that sense, developing Bloodstained would have been that different, because we're also trying to answer those expectations of the fans. So we don't feel that different pressure from being a Kickstarter project.
Sure.
So yeah, it's
still the same pressure to make a game in general.
And also because it's just that how should I say? なんかプレッシャーを感じないっていうのもやっぱり。
プレッシャーは感じてます。
Yeah. Oh, it was like, yeah, I do feel pressure though.
Of course.
Yeah. So yeah. プレッシャー
感じてんだけど、今までも同じようなプレッシャーなので、今までとあまり変わらずみたいな感じです。
So he feels that it's not as different as before.
For sure. What is your favorite part of this game that you want fans to experience and to take away with them from playing the demo and the full game?
今回そういうデモを遊んでもらって、ブラッドステインドで一番その残ってほしいものっていうのは何かありますか？
そうですね、まず、昨今、インディーとかで結構、増えてはいるんですけれども、やっぱりその、昔ながらのゲームらしいゲームこれがイッツゲームみたいな感じの、ゲームが、やっぱり最近ソーシャルだったりとかそういうものが席巻している中でちょっとやっぱり少なくなってきているっていう中でやっぱりこういうタイプのゲームをもう一度遊んでもらいたいと、その部分がまず、一番なんていうか残ってほしいところになります。
So we want when they play Bloodstained, we want them to feel that this is like a video game, because nowadays there's a lot of indie games that are that are based off of this genre, and also like AAA titles that are very cinematic. We want them to feel that this is the kind of game that we feel very comfortable. This is the kind of action game that makes what video games are, because a lot of times there's a lot of mobile games that are trending right now, and this is like the traditional kind of game that we want people to feel when they play the game.
I want to say I'm so thankful you got away from mobile gaming and were able to make a traditional side-scrolling Castlevania game. I want to thank you for all the fans out there, for just me and my friends alone who played Symphony of the Night when we were kids. It was the greatest game we'd ever played, and the music, everything was amazing.
こうやってモバイルから離れてこういうゲームをまた開発してもらって本当にありがとうございますっていう感じで、もう感謝の気持ちでいっぱいですと。
こちらこそありがとうございます。
No, he's like, oh no, thank you.
ありがとう。 Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. もうありがとうございます。
ありがとう。